What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday MLB edition of my DFS podcast. Hope you guys all had a great 4th of July weekend. Ready to kick off this short week here on this Tuesday and cash out on this MLB slate. We got plenty of games to look at. As usual, I'm going to give you guys a pitcher, actually two pitchers, 2 infield and 2 outfield value plays that I'm looking at. There aren't confirmed lineups out yet, but these guys should be starting as usual. Like this video, make sure you're subscribed. I do appreciate it. There's one game that has some notable weather that we need to worry about, and that's the Twins and the White Sox. It looks like there could be some trouble there, so we're going to have to wait till later to get a better look at that. I will leave that game out of this video for that reason. So pitching is pretty bad tonight. It's kind of, you can either go cheap or there's a guy you could spend up on who isn't that great. Let's get right into it though. Kikuchi on the Blue Jays is a really good value play at 7,900. He's a guy you don't usually pick, but he's facing one of the worst offenses in the league in Oakland. More of a pitcher's ballpark. Vegas is favoring Kikuchi here. Like I was saying, he's not a guy you don't usually pick him, but the way this slate is going, it's not a bad idea to spend down. If you want to spend up on a bunch of bats, 7,900 is cheap for a pitcher. 4.7 ERA. There's obviously risk for him to get blown up, even against the Athletics. But it's a pretty safe spot. He's coming off of his best start of the year against the Rays. 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 49 fantasy points. At 7,900, we really only need him to get like 25. And if you look before last game, he went through a stretch where he didn't get 25 for like 6 straight starts. So there's definitely some risk there. If you want to spend up, there should be some cheap bats out there tonight too, so you can spend up on pitcher. It's just, there's not really any studs. When you have Nick Pivetta of the Red Sox as the highest priced pitcher, it's not an aces kind of night. But Luis Garcia on the Astros is a massive favorite against the Royals. I think he's like a minus 250. It's only an 8 over under, so if you want to spend the 2,000 more than Kikuchi and get Garcia, it's not a bad idea. It's safer. He's been a better pitcher. He's probably the best pitcher on this slate. And he's been pretty consistent. He usually gets over 25 fantasy points every game. He's averaging 31. The thing is with the Royals, they don't really strike out a lot, but he should be able to go at least 5 innings and have a chance of getting a win. He's gotten a win in the last 3 starts, so he's going well. 10,000 is just, that's a high price. That's not a price we're used to seeing with Garcia, but given the lack of pitching on this slate, he's a guy we're going to have to target along with Kikuchi, even though on a normal slate, we're really not targeting either one of these guys. There's a ton of value in the infield here. There's a lot of games with 9.5 over-unders, so bats are going to be firing out tonight. Max Muncy, the Dodgers are in a great spot tonight. He should be back tonight. He's got the lefty-righty matchup against Marquis of the Rockies. He got the night off yesterday because there was a lefty on the mound in Kyle Freeland for the Rockies. I expect Muncy to be back out there tonight. Should be batting 4th or 5th. 2,700 is a cheap price. The Dodgers, one of the better teams to stack tonight. So Muncy at only 2,700 is an intriguing play in the infield. Second infield play, Josh Smith. This guy's been leading off for the Rangers for a while now. He's borderline, right on minimum salary. So 2,300. He's been a popular play on most slates here because he's so cheap. Leading off, should be getting 4, maybe 5 at bats. All you need for him to get is 6 or more fantasy points at 2,300. That's really all you need. He only went 1 for 5 yesterday. We had him. But, he had a hit, he had a walk, and he had a run, and that's really all you need to do when your price is as low as 2,300. So Josh Smith should be leading off again tonight with the lefty-righty matchup against Austin Voth of the Orioles. This game has a high over-under. The Rangers and Orioles should both be able to put up some runs tonight. Moving into the outfield, Austin Slater should be getting the leadoff nod again tonight. They always lead him off when there's a lefty on the mound. Diamondbacks are throwing a below-average lefty in Tyler Gilbert, 7.88 ERA. And we know Slater, he can hit left-handers really well. So there's times he's not even in the lineup when a righty's on the mound. But when a lefty's on the mound, there's a high chance that he leads off for the Giants. We had him yesterday. He didn't get a hit, but he stole a base after he got walked. Ended up getting what he needed at 2,500, like Josh Smith. He only needs to get like 6 or more fantasy points. So he's a nice spend down as well in the outfield. Last play, Mookie Betts, he's a guy who should never be under 4,000. Dodgers should be able to put up runs like I was saying with Muncy. German marquee, 5.9 ERA. The Dodgers are at home. Mookie will most likely be leading off as he usually does, and he's a superstar. So he came back from, a 3-week absence, and he went 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. He got a hit last night, so he's 3 for his first 7 since coming back. Looks like he's not missing a beat. We will take Mookie Betts, one of the best spend-ups value-wise tonight, with its price only being $3,700. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like the video, make sure you're subscribed. Let's get after tonight's main slate and roll into this week on a high note. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. Peace.